You know, Patrick, I saw you warming up. Great to have you with me.
Thanks, pleasure
Thank
to be
you.
here.
I see an athlete in there. What'd you play as a kid?
A little bit of baseball, and then as soon as I picked up the golf club, that went out the door, and that's been it.
You got bitten by the golf bug.
It's a sickness, I suppose.
I'm with you. I got bitten by the golf bug too. For me, it was ice hockey.
Yes.
And I still played ice hockey until a couple of years ago, actually. But the golf bug, once it gets you, it's in there, isn't it?
Oh, it doesn't go away.
You know?
Especially you catch a couple in the middle.
Oh,
that's the greatest feeling.
Isn't it? That is absolutely the feeling. So talk to me about your impact. Like, what is it about your impact that you'd like to fix today?
I'd say one of my biggest problems would be just catching it at what I feel is a groove low.
Okay.
I still get decent yardage out of it, I suppose, but it's just not that
so
square.
A thin one, not
exactly.
quite flushed.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Let me watch you hit one.
Okay.
Then I'll show you this 10 swing sequence that is just going to help you immensely. Okay, so that shot, like, you have speed. There's an athlete in there. Now, I saw a golf club that kind of traveled maybe in a bit of a complex kind of overswing look there.
Okay.
Let me show you this two-part lesson that basically helps everybody. So I'm going to demonstrate.
Sure.
Let me have your club. Come on over here for a second.
Sure.
So I want to show you the no-turn backswing, because I think you'll find a lot of people, they create too much complexity that they can't undo. Like, you've seen, how about the great swings like Tony Finau, John Rahm, right? These awesome swings, not complex, very powerful. And when you see their behavior, and since you're kind of new to this, I'm going to put the ball on a tee. We'll keep it fairly simple, because I really think that within 10 swings you'll have this, and you'll be able to take it out onto the range yourself, and then have that confidence just to go take it to the golf course, because there's an athlete in there. It's easy to see. Now watch this behavior. So we're going to get set to the ball, and this is called the no-turn backswing. So I haven't turned my body, have I? But yet I've created reasonable structure with my arms. My lead arm is comfortably long. It's not totally stressed out. My trail arm is bent at the elbow, bent at the wrist, as though I could, throw a ball from there. So as I elevate my arms and create my no-turn backswing, now I can turn my back to the target, and there's a nice organized position with which to get a club on the golf ball. Now, I'm not asking you to hit it hard. Okay. I just want you to understand this structure. Okay? It's a little less complex than something overswung like the first one I saw. So come on in here. I'll put a ball on a tee for you.
Okay.
Let me walk you through it. So just set up to the ball and let me position you so you understand this, because I want you to have total clarity. Put your good hands on the club. Awesome. So I'm going to elevate this golf club. I'm going to soften this a little bit. I'm going to turn you. There you go. That's fantastic. And just stay there for a second, right? Notice how I didn't take the club and put it over here and bounce it on your neck or create too many angles, because whatever you wind up, you have to unwind, right?
Exactly.
So good. Let's make it a little simpler so your A to B back to the golf ball can be simple and you can enjoy this. So we're only going to hit it maybe 60, 70 yards. I'll let you hit it hard. I know the athlete in there wants to smash it, right? So we're going to elevate this. Cool. I'm going to soften this. Good. I'm going to create this no-turn backswing. So what I'm going to do with you is just turn you just a little more. That a boy. And then just at your leisure, wave at one and let it get out there.
Okay.
Yep. So that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that was.
So that's just kind of a limited little event. Normally, it takes people 4 or 5 shots to you one.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to say you're in the like 10-15% to get it in one. Now you can imagine you might want to kind of go back and rear back and put that club on your neck or make it really, really long. I'm going to ask you to resist that.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to create that structure, enjoy that sense of going, okay, there's my swing, there's my turn with no backswing, my no-turn backswing, where I can rotate. Now it kind of looks like golf, doesn't it? Because those arms weren't pulled behind me, they weren't retracted, they weren't complex.
Right.
No excessive stuff. So let's see you do one more of those. That was amazing.
Yeah, that felt great.
That's dynamite. Let's see it again. Let's see if you can build it on your own. So straight up with the arms, soft right elbow, bend, hold on. Do it one more time. Soft elbow, a little bit of bend back like we're throwing a ball. Softer here, good, cool. Now rotate that, excellent. And go ahead and collect it at the bottom. Okay, so the motion was great and you missed, but we already know you can do it. Okay, that was awesome. So to me, what I see, like this to me, it seems like it's your primary fix. like organizing that. Now let's do the other part of the sequence. Let's train both arms, okay? Let me demonstrate and you do it. So to make it more illustrative, I'm gonna take a can of paint, and you know, when you watch a high-level player, where are their divots?
Usually in front.
Are they back here?
No, they're usually quite a bit in front, yeah.
So a good player touches the ball and then brushes the ground, right? So I'm gonna hit a little shot. We're gonna waggle, take a little look where we're aiming here. Hit a shot. Okay, decent little strike. So actually, you know, I maybe even got that, maybe a groove heavy, but you can see where that dollar bill divot is.
Right.
Pretty nice shot still. It's at and after the golf ball. I want you to understand the real low point of a swing. Was my low point the ball?
No.
No, but isn't that where most people think it is?
Yeah, I thought so.
I know, everybody does. Where was my actual lowest point?
A couple inches in front.
Yeah,
there.
2, 3, 4 inches ahead.
Yeah.
So once we understand where the real low point is, that frees us mentally. Okay? So now, here's a simple exercise for you to do. What I want you to do is let's get both arms working independently. Come on over right over here so you can see this from a little different. That's perfect.
Sure.
So we're going to take the lead arm only, set the leading edge by that white line, that impact, the start of the impact interval, the impact quadrant, and let's go ahead and see if we can let the ground get disrupted by that leading edge. And then we're going to do it with our trail hand. Put on our trail hand, grip down the grip as though our left hand was on it, then we'll put that left arm away, and let's do the same thing. Oh, that was a little behind it. So I've got to transport, rotate, and relocate so that I can get this leading edge in the correct place. So my swing bottom is in fact in the correct place a few inches after impact. Show me those two swings. Lead arm only, trail arm only. There you go, excellent. Good, it doesn't take an athlete long. Awesome, now let's trade hands. That was 3 swings and you got it, maybe 4. Okay, let's do that again. Awesome, so really, really good. And isn't that simple?
Yeah.
Do you feel the rhythm of that?
Absolutely.
Okay, now what you did well that a lot of people don't do, when I give them the club and they put it in their trail hand, usually I see them kind of frozen over the golf ball, and guess what? The club lands well behind the line. You know, it happens to everybody. It's probably happened to you.
Absolutely.
But you did it beautifully. You rotated, you relocated, you let the rhythm of that club get transported by your rotation into a finishing form. Now, I'm gonna kind of see if you can put it all together for me.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if you can put this together. So get your good hands on there.
Okay.
Now before you do this, do me a favor. You're going to hit the ball in a moment, but practice the no-turn backswing.
Okay.
So elevate, get those arms up in front of you, no turn yet. Elevate, good. Softer here, bent back there, awesome. We're not going to hit this, but I want you to have this visual of this perfect place before you add your pressure and your athleticism to the ball.
Okay.
You got that picture?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I feel it.
Now, awesome, you feel it? Good. Now let's come back to the golf ball and see how we do. Go ahead and hit one out there. Okay, well that's an improvement. Let's go ahead and do another. I think you're gonna get it right away. We're gonna go right to the grass with you. Let's go ahead and hit one. Let's see that athlete come out. You've got the perfect looking motion. So there's a ton of speed there. Awesome, here we go. Let's do another. Pick a good target, let's see it.
Oh, that was a good one. Wow.
You know what, that's the sound right there. Isn't that nice?
That just felt good.
Well, not only that, it looked good, it sounded amazing, and that was absolutely flush. You know what's cool, like as a coach, I get a lesson like you every once in a while. It's almost like cheating. It's too easy. A couple simple things, right?
Yeah, it just makes a lot of sense.
We didn't even have to use all 10 balls. You know, once you kind of understand, you know, don't let the club kind of bounce off your shoulder. No need for that. A little bit of structure, and then how these arms swing, and they're your responsibility to kind of rotate and relocate. And what did we get? We got some magic.
Yes, that was
Put her there, buddy.
beautiful.
That was awesome. You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Martin Chuck here, and if you don't already know me, I'm a PGA teaching pro, and I've been lucky enough to work with major winners Darren, Clarke, and Weir. But my true passion is helping amateurs improve and enjoy this great game. And after giving 50,000 lessons in the last 35 years, I found that the #1 issue amateurs face is poor contact. That's why I created the simple strike sequence that instantly fixes the root cause of poor contact and makes it impossible to hit fast shots, thin shots, shanks, and miss hits ever again after just 10 practice shots.
Wow.
I made a free video where I'll explain the simple strike sequence to you in a lot more details, so click now to check it out. And the best part is, this works for any golfer, so I know it can work for you too. Just click now and let's fix your contact for good.